Okay, everybody, the results of the polls are in, and the Stormzon has won the vote by more than 50%, actually. Now, you guys all had some really good suggestions of builds to try for this one, but the Stormzon won by more than 50%, as I said, and Akara does not have a scepter, so I think I'm going to have to re-roll until she does. There have been variations of what was said between, really? You're not going to give it to me again? Okay. This is going to suck then. There we go. I really didn't want to do that, but anyway, people have said Scepterzon, so, and given that Thundercrack is the only skill that actually requires a scepter, I assume that's what everybody, or that's what those people want. If not, let me know, and I'll, I guess, fix that, but I assume that's what everybody wants, so let's get right into it. I've only played around with one of these very, very briefly in XVI, and I know Thundercrack has been changed significantly since then, so it'll be a new experience, basically. And when I say very briefly, I mean I didn't even get to level... I barely got to level 12. So, yeah. Basically, it doesn't... To me, it doesn't count. Alright, so let's get into this crap. Thundercrack. See how strong it is now. Nice. Alright, how much? Okay. So I guess I'm going to max Wild and Free and Thundercrack for right now. And if I keep dominating at this rate, I'm just going to turn it up to Players 8. And this was... back when Level Challenge 0 was a thing. My god, it was... This was the best thing the Amazon had to deal with those traps in LCO. Thank God that's no longer a thing, because no matter what build I made, I just did whatever was best for the challenge and then respect, which I'm pretty sure is what everybody did as well. I refuse to believe that I'm the only person who did that. And I thought the Amazon had no good way of doing it. But no, I was wrong. Thundercrack does good enough. So anyway, I know this stat plan will be max dexterity, strength for armors, and that's it. Hello there, Prince Albrecht. And I'm going to put those points in strength because I'll be using a lot of items that I've used already. Come on. Fuck you. Alright. Fast. That was a good, fast, Den of Evil. I like that. So let's get that free skill point and actually reveal the map. Hopefully I'll actually... Now that... The only reason I'm remembering now is because I'm actively thinking about it. Reveal map. Thank you. You know what? Fuck it. Players 8. I think this will be okay, given that the Thundercrack mana cost is very low. On top of being very low, it is damaging enough to just spam over and over again. So Storm Call is a prerequisite. Someone did years ago. I was recommended do a Stormzon. I could do one of those in the future if anyone would want it. How's this? Okay. So, Fire Elementals, I'm not going to max. Just 1 point to help out. I'll do it net. I'll use them now, of course, because they're pretty good. They're nice to have around at this point, or in places when you need summons, i.e., stuff like the Butcher, Legacy of Blood, etc. And then Waypoint. Oh, hi there, Snot Spill. I'm actually kind of glad I've encountered you already. Wait, what? Yay. And already level 9. Oh, excellent. For now, I'm gonna max Wild and Free. I guess once I hit level 90, I'll basically do the same as I do with, what's it called? The Stormzon, and only put 10 points. Oh, and, I have to show off something in the, my shared stash that I acquired while playing around with the Wolf Druid. Because this item I found will be absolutely flawless for this build, but it's way too overpowered to expect anyone to find it. Because I know some of you guys watch these and use them sort of as guides. And I try to do stuff on Twinked as much as possible, or as much as I can. Like, only a reasonable amount. Like I might bring out this item when I do Bail, maybe. If I even feel like it, but I'm sure as hell not going to be using it the second I hit level 100. So come on, bash their face in. Speaking of bashing in faces, it's time to bash in Bloodraven's face. I still miss going through here my very first Median XL playthrough. Like, I mean the very first time I ever played it with the Crossbow Necromancer. When Buckshot was still a thing and I could fucking one-shot everything with Buckshot. Oh, that was a grand day. I was just bored and decided to try the mod. Because, like, I had heard about it and I just did it purely on a whim. I will definitely say that those Thundercrack is quite powerful indeed. It is certainly not Buckshot level. Okay, balance. We already know that that we already know from the Stormzon that balance adds flat defense, and because this is a melee playthrough, or melee build, clearly I'm going to max that. And there's not a reason you wouldn't. Come on. Okay, I know I'm wasting time here, but I don't care. I want my experience, damn it. Come on. Bash that bat's face in. With the power of Zere, I command you to die. Come on, Blood Raven. Okay. I'm guessing this won't be the best boss killer. I mean, I know I'm playing on players 8, but still. Looks like I'm not going to have a very good boss killing skill with this build. Actually, I take that back because I know for a fact this build gets a magnetic field, and unless they're immune to lightning, that will just absolutely, I would say incinerate, but electrify all the bosses. Come here. Beat your face in.
Rest in peace, sister.
Turn this up so maybe you guys can hear a little better. Alright. I doubt I'll make it all the way to, not Bale, but, well, obviously not Bale. I mean, that would be pretty impressive. Come on, beat that rogue in. Oh, you get the hell out of here. Uh-oh. Okay, now I might want to turn the... I thought this might actually be a bit of a bad idea to start off from players 8. It's like, I was thinking of putting it on players 6 or 4 or something like that. And actually, I'm going to do that now. 5. I think that'll be fine. It'll be worse than players, harder than players 1, but not so hard I can't do it. Later on, though, once I get some tier uniques, I will probably go back to players 6 or 8. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. And it's well established that some Amazons have trouble with survival. This one doesn't seem to have too much of an issue with that so far, but it's still early. I mean, the Boazon in the early game doesn't have a whole lot, at this point, doesn't have a whole lot of trouble surviving either. Yeah, too bad you guys couldn't do that during the battle against Blood Raven to speed that up. That's a little bit. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. There, I did that again. I guess mana might be a bit of a problem after all, at least for right now. So anyway, to show off this item. Look at that. That is so clearly tailor-made for this build, but I was just playing around with another character and happened to find it, and I do not expect, like, if I was writing a guide, I wouldn't say, oh, by the way, if you play around with another character and find that, use it as soon as you get to Terror, because that's dependent on luck, and I think it's unfair to expect people to rely on luck or farming with other characters or whatever. Twinking. That shouldn't have to be a requirement, so I'm not going to use that throughout the entire playthrough, unless maybe I feel like doing that with Bale. Now, if I happen to find one whilst playing through the game with this build, then hell yeah, I'm going to use it, because I found it. But I'm going to at least try to not resist the urge to do that. Now, I did actually get a suggestion to use Hammer of Zere as a Stormzon. I don't know. I've heard those are not really good. Not like the Hammer Den from Vanilla. Let's see. Okay, I practiced this very briefly in, I used this very briefly in XVI as well, just to see if I could make a Stormzon instead of a Hammer Din, and, I will say that, this is more reliable than it was back then. However, I'm not sure, I'm still not really thinking that this is going to be the best idea for, yeah, no shit. I'm thinking that might not be the best idea. I mean, if it is a weapon damage based one, and if it is affected by Curare, then that might be different. But we'll go with. I'll stick with this for right now. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna try using that on a stronger enemy. It might actually be better. The limited range. Actually, I forget. Actually, that. I'm undecided if that's better or not, or if that will be better later on. I mean, no. I may actually think about doing one of those in the future. Right now, let's just focus on the melee tree. Or not melee tree, but whatever. The melee Stormzon here. Come on, Cave Snapper. Okay. Almost at the end. Come on, Glowing Fungus. I feel if there's more... I feel the greater number of enemies within, like, around you, the better Hammer of Zere is gonna be. But I feel like if you're trying to do like this, then Thundercrack would be better, just for hitting stuff from far away. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's actually a pretty decent little passive there. I never actually looked at it. Is the tree on the other side of the map? Maybe. Tree doesn't show up on the map. I will say that this is a fucking beautiful synergy to Hammer of Zere, because it increases his dexterity, which would be weapon damage and energy. And lowers enemy lightning resistance. So all around, that seems like the best situational, actually, no, I take that back. Dragon Lore is better, but that's a pretty nifty little, little devotion skill, I say. So I'm hitting 20 minutes. As usual, I will end the segment with, rescuing Deckard Cain if I can ever get through this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, so yeah, at some point I gotta play around with Hammer of Zere. Shoot. Come on, take it. Take it. Now, did I get any sort of so unfortunately there I lose defense because I'll be investing in that instead of Thundercrack, but Come on. Oh, man. Wait, is this... Okay. Well, this is going to be better then, for now. I know it's low quality.
What a strange looking tree.
I will get the Tome of Town Portal and insert and make that a hotkey. So you don't have to say, why didn't you put that as a hotkey? It will happen. Alright, it just happened there.
Hi there.
And, oh yeah. I still think she should be the girl that's, or the person in town that sells these oils. Wait a minute. That... Okay, how do I make it superior again? Okay, I feel like a... Oh, wait, that's right. That was XVI. Oh, sorry, it's late, and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Yay. Alright. Man, that's gonna be really good. And is there... Doesn't seem to be a reason to put hard points in the skill.
It's as if a great war were fought
Yeah. Thank you. Come on. Shit. Well, so much for having this first segment go deathless. Come on now. I'm gonna get you. Hi, assholes. And I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna hammer Zera your ass to death. There we go. And I don't quite have enough gold to... Okay, well now I probably do.
Deckard Cain, go to the rogue's camp without delay.
And see what I get. I know I'm not going to get a good weapon because I'm pretty sure only Amazon weapons drop from the box.
Greetings.
I might get a good armor. I actually forget. Oh, nice. Actually, I'm not particularly impressed by these, but they're not bad. And I'm gonna see if Shower of Rocks. Like, I've heard that Thundercrack actually activates on melee attack procs. I'm gonna have to see if that's true. Because if it is, that will most certainly be a great thing. Plus, I mean, look at this defense and damage reduction. Also, it'll allow me to use, thank God, like, in XVI, you used to have, increased requirements to wear this thing. That is no longer the case. Thank God. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next time.